Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your transformation reading. This is reflecting that Pluto's moving from Capricorn into Aquarius. I'm sure most of you are at least familiar with this momentous global change we're all experiencing from a cellular level to a transcontinental level. This is a general reading, so if you're interested in a personal reading, please check out the description box below with information about a half-off sale that I'm having through the end of the year, December 31st. The holidays are coming up. This could be a gift for someone. If it's something you're inclined to partake in, please take advantage of this opportunity. So let's get started, Gemini, with your present energy, the Temperance card. Boy, this has been coming up for almost everybody. Surprise, surprise. Pluto, the planet, is about the collective unconscious, the way that we all are attempting to heal from the ravages of ruin, catastrophe, the breakdown of structures in our lives, the lack of reliance on things, conventions, traditions that we've become used to, the way things are changing, and our ability to keep up in a way that benefits us, that doesn't harm us. So the Temperance is about a recognition of all you've been through and the ways in which you have processed those storms, those tornadoes, those incredible challenges and losses in order to adjust in a way that allows you to gain the best value possible for yourself in the long term. You're refining your intrinsic nature into that of gold. This card is called the Grand Alchemist in other decks, in the Egyptian deck, the original Egyptian deck. And I don't mean the original deck from Egypt. No such deck actually exists to my knowledge, but the tarot cards have been patterned on certain tenets of Egyptian philosophy and religion, as well as the Kabbalah. So there is a lot of African influence in what we understand about our sources of strength, inspiration, the way the world has always worked, and our alignment with the stars in the heavens. So you are becoming more aligned with what you know to be your goals, your right place in the world, the things that uplift you and others. In the past, the Death card is a symbol for Pluto's movement, presence in Capricorn for the last couple of decades. And this is where many of you have experienced some significant loss. This is you working hard to conform with what you were expected to be and do. This is about your willingness to understand that these goals, these expectations, the sense of what you were deserving of did not come from you, but was defined by others, and the limitation that came as a result of that, that this was all you could do. This is where you belong, despite your own evolution and growth, despite a familiarity with your talents. So here you are releasing the sense of loss. You're mourning these changes, these old beliefs without judgment, and you're clearing away space for you to center your own expectations and desires, your own goals at the center of your life, which in and of itself represents a beautiful rebirth. In the future, we have the Strength card. And the Strength card is about Pluto being in Aquarius. And this is telling me that you are aware that you are going to have to learn some new things in order to Stay abreast of the possible opportunities coming forward as the world shifts, changes, and grows, as we gain more technological expertise, have the ability to communicate with others more directly, uh, can communicate more broadly across lines, can diversify. Our pool of learning can be more inclusive. These are all qualities that you aspire to and you require are going to take some work, are going to take some effort. And this is about a commitment to your real principles and beliefs, to the things that you know apply to you and apply to others, so that you're there to support others on this adjustment to the changing world we're all experiencing. I'm going to clarify the Temperance card in your present with the Knight of Wands and the Star card. You are enthusiastically moving forward, not only developing who you are, but recognizing how that is linked to the improvements you can make in the world. This is really the essence of the Temperance card in many ways. So that as a result of the difficulties you've endured over the last couple of decades for some of you, and longer than that for others of you that are long in the tooth, um, you have finally seen, you finally gained that vision. This vision is more of a North Star than it is a concrete thing. This vision represents hope to you, and it's hope that you may have felt that you lost in the past, that you may have felt died as you began to realize that you were allowing yourself to be defined, to be manipulated, to be responsible for the needs and desires of others without gaining any real reward or recognition for that. Whatever the reward or recognition you received was minimal in comparison to the effort it cost you. So there's a lot of sacrifices here. There was a lot of putting your responsibilities and tasks right up in your face in front of you, not able to see anything else for the diligence with which you executed your responsibilities and obligations. Now you are questing for something new and fresh. You want to grow as you center what you desire over what others have desired for you. And this is beautiful energy. You are absolutely inspired, completely in alignment with the possibilities of a changed world. No matter how erratic and chaotic it may feel, you feel prepared. You're excited for the changes that are coming. In the past, the Death card is clarified by the Four of Cups and the Two of Wands. You have come to find a certain amount of respite, uh, pleasure in learning to move more and more towards the things that supported you. You have understood that it is your birthright to enjoy some aspect of your life, if not all of it. And that's a practice you've been working towards. This is very much in alignment with your general healing energy, this desire to improve upon yourself. However, it has become routine, it has become stagnant. You felt like there was no way out of the simple pleasures and that counteracted the tremendous burdens that were placed upon your back. Instead, you are understanding your strength and using that to create a plan, to focus yourself, to turn yourself to an unfamiliar world, which is becoming more and more the world. Despite your experience, you see change everywhere, and it is as exciting to you as it is fearful. Because when we really want something, our fears come up. They're part of what help us to understand that this is something that means something to us. This is serious. I'm also sensing that you are allowing yourself to invest in progressive ideas and movements more and more, feeling less uh, comfortable pledging your allegiance to the status quo, to the way things are, understanding that that's really not for you, and it may not be for anybody anymore, depending on what specific area you've been working in or making effort toward. The Strength card in your future is clarified by first the Sun card. Whoops. The Sun card and the Five of Cups. So this is beautiful. I do see you finding happiness in learning the lessons of the failures and disappointments you've experienced. Because in some ways you are judging your past experiences in that light. And when you release that sense of judgment that, you just made a whole lot of mistakes and you should have done something different and why did you marry that kind of thing, you're actually understanding that, in fact, you're a human being, you're deserving, you have to make mistakes. You don't learn unless you make mistakes. This is banishing the idea of a perfection, of being ready for what comes along. This is really you just moving into the core of your heart and operating from that place, from a place of your authentic desire. How are you allowing your talents to blossom in the world, in a world that needs it, needs you, needs your light? And so this is really about, instead of routinely finding the little pleasures and things that allow you to relax or escape from the humdrum or the routine of your life, you are actually finding joy in who you are and exercising that sense to others so that everyone is aware of the sacred task that you undertake together, that you move forward towards together, no matter how difficult it seems, that you are merely partaking in the abundance of the universe and what an abundant universe it is. I'm going to finish up this reading with an oracle card, hoping that you're gaining some insight. If so, please like this video, please share this with others, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all of you that do. And I've pulled the humor card. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. This is so beautiful. I thank you so much for your time with me. Until next time, namaste.